제가 월터에게 이제 직접 테스트를 한번 해보도록 할 텐데요. 자, 한번 제가 준비를 해봤습니다.
Okay.
직접 이제 가져왔는데 저는 벌써 해봤기 때문에 이제 월터가 실제로 한번 테스트를 해보면 좋을 것 같거든요. 여러분께서도 요즘에 많이 해보셨을 것 같은데.
So sorry, what was your result for the test, Billy?
저는 It's very similar to the MBTI test. 저는
Okay.
MBTI 테스트랑 거의 똑같게 나왔는데
아, 진짜요?
Mine was warm flame.
Warm flame. So that's the color of like orange or
Reddish, warm, fiery color.
Isn't like a fire color like related to like passion and yeah.
So like extrovert, being extrovert, expressive. 그런
Okay.
warm flame이었는데 과연 월터는 black이 나올지.
Any color except brown. I think brown's a horrible color to be.
자, 보도록 하겠습니다. 요즘에 퍼스널 컬러 테스트가 굉장히 많은데요. 자, 그 총 12가지 질문이 있는데 그거 그냥 빨리빨리 대답.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, don't think about
I'm not
too
gonna think.
much.
All right.
Yeah, just straight away.
All right.
Yeah. 자, 그러면은 여기 첫 번째 질문인데요. How do I behave to new friends? Number one, most of the time other friends talk to me first. Number two, I talk to him first.
Most of the time, other friends talk to me first.
I인 것 같아요. I. Introvert 나와요.
네.
두 번째, what do I enjoy doing on the weekend? Number one, I enjoy meeting people. Number two, I don't hate being alone.
I don't hate being alone.
All right.
Yeah.
자, 세 번째, what kind of atmosphere do I like when I play with my friends? Number one. 자, 일단 이거는요. 이 친구들랑 놀 때 어떤 분위기 좋아하냐는 건데요.
네.
Number one, I like to have small conversations with a few friends. 이 몇몇 친구들과 그냥 소규모로 모여서 노는 걸 좋아하고. Number two, I like a noisy and exciting atmosphere. 굉장히 막 시끌벅적하고 신나는 분위기 좋아한다.
I'm going to say number two in this situation. Yeah.
Noisy and exciting atmosphere rather than small conversations with a few friends.
Right.
Okay. 자, 다음 질문. What is more important to me? 나에게 더 중요한 것은 무엇인가? One, if I don't think about the future, there will be no progress. 이 미래에 대해 생각하지 않으면 발전이 없다. 두 번째, without the present, there is no future. 지금에 충실하지 않으면 미래는 없다. Number one.
That's a difficult one
Yeah.
because I think about both sides, to be honest with you. But I would say number one is probably where I think.
There will be no progress without thinking the future.
Yeah.
Okay. 자, 다음 질문. What situations are comfortable for me when I work? 일하는 환경 중에서 어떤 환경이 더 편안한가? Number one, it's better to follow what others do. 다른 사람이 하는 일에 따라서 하는 게 좋다. Number two, it's better to make my own way. 나만의 방식을 만드는 것이 더 좋다.
This is a question where I think it's difficult to answer. I guess number one, I'd follow people first. Yeah.
Follow,
Yep.
따라서 한다. Okay. So what do people around me say to me? Number one, I often hear that I'm consistent and patient. 꽤 일관성 있고 참을성 있다고 한다. Number two, I often hear that I'm creative. 꽤 창의적이라고 한다.
I think creative. I think creative. I think. I could be wrong.
Okay. And next one. What do I say when I have to say no? 아니라고 해야 할 때, 거절해야 할 때 무슨 말을 하나요? Number one. I say I can't do it firmly. 그냥 단호하게 아니라고 한다. Number two. I tend to listen to most of them after thinking about it. 이렇게 좀 생각을 해본 뒤에 웬만하면 들어준다.
I guess number one. I think I'm pretty firm when I don't want to do something. Yeah.
Okay. Next one. How do I behave when I'm angry? 화날 때 하는 행동은 Number one. I argue while talking logically. 논리적으로 따박따박 대박한다. 또 따박따박 다 반박한다. Number two. I have a lot to say, but I'm so angry that I'm tearing up. 말할 건 많은데 너무 화가 나서 눈물부터 난다.
I think number one. But like if I get really angry, I guess sometimes I just do mouth vomit. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But like usually number one.
Okay. 자, 다음 질문. Listening to my friend's concerns, I think it's his fault. How do I say that then? 자, 친구 고민 들어보니까 이 친구 고민인 것 같은데 그럴 때 어떻게 말하는가? Number one, I tell my friend the wrong thing about him. 잘못한 것을 바로 말해준다. Number two, I'm afraid my friend won't like it if I speak directly. 직접적으로 말하면 친구가 별로 좀 안 좋아할 것 같아서 좀 꺼려한다.
그 사실 많이 친하면 1번이에요. 근데 if I'm not close, 2번. So maybe if we're talking about close friends, 1번. Yeah.
1번.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I behave when I prepare the supplies? 자, 뭔가 준비를 할 때 어떻게 준비를 하는가? Number one, I prepare a day in advance. 하루 전에 미리 준비한다. Number two, there are many times when I think I'll take care of it tomorrow, but I forget. 내일 해야지라고 하고 까먹는 경우가 많이 있다.
Definitely number one.
Number one,
Yeah.
in advance. Okay. Next one, I was going to go home and study afterwards, but my friends hold me to play. How do I behave? 집에 가서 공부하려고 하는데 친구가 더 놀자고 할 때 어떻게 행동하는가? Number one, okay, life doesn't go as planned. Let's play. 그래, 뭐 계획대로 되는 건 없지. 그냥 놀자. Number two, it wasn't planned. I'm very embarrassed. 아, 이거 계획한 거 아닌데 어쩌냐?
2번.
2번.
Yeah.
마지막입니다. 마지막 질문. What kind of travel destination do I want to go? 여행지로 가고 싶은 곳은 어떤 종류인가요? Number one, do what comes to mind when I think of it. I like to be flexible. Number two, 자, 첫 번째는 일단 그냥 마음대로 하는 거고요. Number two, just like I planned. I like to proceed in order of work in a planned. 계획대로 딱딱딱 하는 게 좋다.
1번, definitely number one.
Oh, okay.
Just a bit like, here's the thing. I'll plan where I go, but I won't be strict. Like, I need to be here at this time. I don't do that.
Okay.
But like, if I go, let's say I'm going to Tokyo, I'll go to Shinjuku today and just walk around. That's kind of like, yep.
자, 결과가 나왔습니다. 결과는 quartz라고 하는 It's like light violet.
Well, that was kind of close to the purple that I said I liked.
야, 저도 이게 어두운 색깔은 아니에요. 약간 연보라색 같은 쿼츠라고 하는 색인데요. So your color is quartz and I seem insensitive, but nice to others and stubborn. Okay.
Yep. I'd say I'm stubborn. I'm a stubborn person. Yes. Yep.
자, 그래서 막 뭔가 이제 둔해 보이긴 하는데 이제 다른 사람들한테 잘해주기도 하면서 좀 고집이 세다는 그런 말이고요. It takes me a long time to get acquainted with people. 사람들과 좀 가까워지는데 시간이 걸린다.
Yeah, I would say that's true. I'd say that's pretty true.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm good at organizing that relationship.
What do you think, Billy? You and I are good friends. Do you think I'm good at organizing the relationship?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're good at looking nice.
Yep.
So, and you don't care about what others say, and you are quite insensitive. But when you are into one, you fall deeply in.
Yeah, I think that's true.
And 이게 이제 원래는 둔한데 한번 빠지면은 푹 빠진다는 이야기고요. I like being alone the most.
Yeah, I'd
혼자
say,
있는 걸 좋아한다고 해요.
Yeah.
A total individualist. 완벽한 개인주의자라고 해요.
I think because I'm so used to it. I'm an only child, so I kind of grew up alone. So I'm so used to it, I think. Yeah.
그리고 또 I want to get attention, but others don't know because I'm an introvert.
You know what? I'd say that's pretty true.
시선 주목받는 건 좋아하는데 딴 사람들은 되게 수줍어하는 것 같아서 그렇게 즐기는 걸 모른다고 이야기해요. That's so Walter.
That is me.
Yeah.
That is me. But like, I don't know. Like, it's so hard for me to believe these things. It really is because I think these tests, like, I think everybody can relate some way, right? If you can put some... if you answer a certain way, there's going to have like obvious answers to the test, right?
Like I think most of the people enjoy getting attention.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I think like and it just depends. It's so broad. Like, what kind of attention? And like, when I like being alone, that doesn't mean all the time. I'd rather be alone, but then I love hanging out with my friends, and I love, doing all that kind of stuff. So that's how I don't believe all the tests.
But it's totally different from mine.
It is
so
totally
it's quite
different
specific.
from yours. So I think anyone who's introverted could probably relate to that, in my opinion.
자, 남은 부분은 다 쭉 읽어드릴게요. I'll go through everything. Just have a listen. I take good care of others without expressing my feelings, and there is an unexpectedly sloppy side of me too. 다른 사람들한테 보통 이제 내 표현을 안 하고 이제 잘 챙겨주는 걸 잘하고 이제 사실 속으로는 그렇게 오르락내리락하는 그런 기분이 있고요. I always pursue perfection, so I like to make detailed plans. 완벽주의자여서 이제 굉장히 세세한 계획을 만드는 걸 좋아하고 I like to interpret things from various angles. 다양한 방식으로 여러 가지 것들을 해석하는 걸 좋아하고 I like to chat. I value facts, principles and manage my money very well. 이제 이야기하는 걸 좋아하고 이런 사실과 그런 규율, 법칙 그런 것들을 굉장히 중요시하고 그리고 돈 관리를 굉장히 잘 한다고 이야기를 합니다.
See, there are some things I agree with there, and there's some things I do disagree with. Mainly the whole "I'm good with my money." I don't think I'm good with my money at all. So
it's just like you haven't got enough money to manage yet.
Exactly. So I'm a very impulse buyer. So sometimes I'll buy something from impulse. Like today, this morning I didn't wake up thinking I would buy a keyboard for my iPad. And on the way to meeting you, I did.
월터 이번에 아이패드 무선 키보드 샀대요.
And if you are a iPad person, you'll understand how expensive the keyboard is.
거의 한 30만 원 돈 되는 거를
거의
오늘
30만 원이에요.
질러버렸더라고요. 월터 좀 잘 지르는 성격인 것 같아요. 그리고 여기에 이제 잘 어울리는 색깔이 있는데요. There is warm flame actually.
Oh,
color
wow.
that fits well.
And dandelion.
Yeah. Dandelion? Dandelion?
Dandelion, which is like a flower as well.
Yeah.
So
warm flame, we fit well.
We fit well. We do fit well. I wouldn't wear that color. but
yeah.
Anyway, well, let us know out there if you have done this test and what color did you get as well, because we'd be interested to see if you are similar to me or are you similar to Billy or what.
근데 월터 이제 테스트 받아보니까 약간 조금 이런 테스트에 더 흥미가 생겼나요? Are you getting more interested in those kind of tests?
No,
now you get it?
I still don't kind of
believe in that.
I think everyone is more complex than a simple test. I think everyone has like a lot of things that can't be explained through a test. Like generally you could say, yeah, that fits me. But I think there's more to people than just a simple test.
요즘 가면 갈수록 되게 인간관계가 되게 힘들어지니까 이렇게 좀 서로의 성격들을 확인하고 싶어하는 그런 것도 있는 것 같고요. 이런 것과 관련된 고민도 많으니까 more and more people have concerns about various kinds of relationships these days.
Right.
And having good relationships is getting kind of like trickier and trickier these days.
맞아요.
그래서 사람들이 좀 이렇게 성격과 관련된 테스트들을 좀 확인해보고 싶어하고 다른 사람이 좀 어떤 성격인지 좀 궁금해하는 그런 게 더 많아지는 것 같아요.
Yeah, I don't think you should like put prejudice on someone because they don't fit your personality.
Right.
So
맞아, 문제는 그거예요. 이제 너는 I구나. 그러니까 너는 수줍어.
우리 친해할 수 없어.
너는 그거구나. 우리 싫어. 안 돼. 그런 식으로 이제 선 긋는 게 아니라요. 이제 I였으니까 좀 이렇게 되는 거구나 하면서 좀 더 이해를 I think it's just for more understanding of someone.
Right. And like I said, I just don't think you should rely on tests to make a judgment about somebody. It's just entertainment in my personal opinion.
그래서 이렇게 이번 시간에는 이제 월터가 퍼스널 컬러 테스트를 해봤는데요. 월터는 쿼츠라고 하는 연보라색 빛을 가진 사람이라는 거 알았고요. 저는 warm flame, 약간 좀 와인 색깔 같은 그런 색인데요. 제가 개인적으로 좋아하는 색인데 이게 나와서 저는 굉장히 좋아했었는데 저희 둘이 잘 맞는다는 것도 한번 확인을 해본 그런 훈훈한 시간이었습니다. We feel well.
Yes, we do feel well. And that's why we work together so much.
네. 그래서 저희가 참 성격이 참 반대인데 계속 이렇게 이야기하고 잘 지낼 수 있는 것도 이렇게 잘 맞는 맞아떨어지는 서로서로 보충해주는 부분이 있어서
맞아요.
그렇지 않나라는 생각이 듭니다.